Hello friends, my name is Julie and this is Stamp with Julie Baum. Today I'm showing you a very fast and easy treat that you can make just in time for Valentine's Day. So I have 2-inch Cella bags. This was something that was already in my stash. And for today's whole project, this is a use what you have. So take the idea and see how you can find what you have and apply the idea to it. So my Cella bag is 2 inches by about 8 inches. And what I'm going to do is cut it down. So I'm going to cut the length down um, about half. I'm maybe using even a little less than half. And I have some candies that I've already tucked in here. These are the Jolly Rancher Jelly Hearts. All right, so you can find these in a local store. You can decide if you want to put 6 or 8 in here. I've done it both ways. It just depends on how far you want that bag of candy to go or how many treats you need. So put your 6 or 8 little candy hearts in there. We're going to set our cello bag aside and make our topper. So I have a piece of real red cardstock that is 2¼ inches by 4 inches. If you want to make the topper a little bit bigger, you can. This is just what I did, and I know that it works. But if you want to make it a little bit bigger, just adjust so that you can use your own measurements. This is scored and folded at 2 inches. Then I have a piece of paper on the front and on the back. Now I had quite a bit of this really cute bee paper, so I decided to use that as my theme. So you can see that I have the bee print on the front and the little honeycomb on the back. Each of these pieces of designer series paper are 1¾ inches by 2¼ inches. So I simply glued those on to the front and the back of my red piece. All right. I then grabbed a small and very old heart punch and punched a single red heart out of real red cardstock. We're going to use that. You can see that I've already stamped Be Mine here on the back, just right on the paper. All right, so that's very fast. And then we're going to add our little heart. I've got some mini dimensionals, so we'll just add the heart. And depending on where you stamped this, you can stamp the words higher and put the heart below, or you can stamp the words kind of low and put the heart above. It doesn't even matter. All right, now for our little piece on the front, I have a white die cut circle. This is die cut from the Stylish Shapes set of dies. I'm going to stamp here on the circle using real red ink, and I chose to use a Happy Valentine's Day stamp. So we're just going to put that right in the center of the circle. Next, I grabbed a heart stamp, and this heart I think was also from the Be Mine stamp set. I pulled from a couple different things, and that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Look through what you have and just grab some things that'll work. So I'm going to add 2 little pink hearts. This is Bubble Bath ink. This can now get glued to the front of my project. And depending on your print might determine where you're going to put your circle. So I've got quite a few bees over here that I don't want to cover. So I'm going to choose to put my Happy Valentine's Day sentiment over here to the right. Again, depending on your paper, you might push the circle more to the left or even centered. Okay, so we have our topper. That is complete. It's up to you if you want to add rhinestones and so forth. I know that this is the kind of treat that is just going to get torn open so that you can get to the candy. So I'm not going to invest any ribbon or rhinestones onto my treats, but you definitely can, and that would be adorable. All right, back to the cello bag. We're just going to fold that top edge down. That's the open edge. And we're going to sandwich it right here inside of the red cardstock topper. Now it's up to you. If you want to use tear and tape to seal this, you can. But again, this is totally a treat that I know it's going to get just opened up for the candy. And so I just use a stapler. We want it to be fast, easy, and not use up a lot of product. And so I'm going to take my stapler and just pull it way down so it's going to grab the bottom of my topper. And that is finished. You can crank out, oh, easily 20 or 24 of these in just a couple of minutes. And you have a cute little treat to give out anytime before Valentine's Day. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.